What's up YouTube? I hope everyone is doing great and everyone is having a great day. It's Cornish Ratbeard here, and today we are going to be starting a brand new playthrough which will take us up into the new DLC Overlord. In this playthrough we are going to be checking out a few new mods which will change up the game nicely. The list of mods that we will be checking out have been recommended by you guys and they are in the description below, so be sure to check them out before we begin. Our custom empire is called the Gilded Swords, which is brought to us by our very own Phillip Hall. The backstory to this very exciting playthrough is as follows. They always said crime never paid, that justice and truth would always prevail over those that would bring chaos and destruction in their wake. Through payoffs to planetary police, bribes to judges and blackmailing of governors, the Gilded Swords cut a wave of crime throughout the galaxy. Anything from slave trafficking to selling of WMDs to the highest bidder on the galactic black market. The Gilded Swords were eventually outlawed in every civilized sector by a very unified galaxy, and anyone left who was found to be working for them was quickly brought to justice either by jail time or a firing squad, which would be broadcasted throughout the galaxy as a warning to the others. As of this, the Gilded Swords were pushed all the way back to their single most secret stronghold, the planet of Quintos, where work has once again begun to reach back out with our corrupt ways and slowly but surely take back what was once ours. What is the saying? Patience is a virtue, and soon the Gilded Swords will strike back once more. Thank you very much, Philip, for this great backstory. So obviously we have created the Empire from scratch with various settings, starting world, flags and all that good stuff. I will have their settings up on the screen now if you guys would like to use it as a template to build your very own Mafia empire. We will be playing this on Grand Admiral on a standard galaxy with the hopes of getting as far into this as possible before the new DLC drops. This is definitely going to be an interesting one as we utilise the Megacorps mechanics to help us establish crime and trade on other worlds. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we go again, guys. Welcome back into a brand new episode 1 with the newly fitted crime empire, the Gilded Swords. This time we have corrected our settings and applied them. We are going to try to make sure that we succeed at bringing crime and disorder to the galaxy this time. Also, I'm hoping it's a much better start than we had rolled last time. We don't have the Federation, which is a good thing. They only get in the way and prevent us from doing what we want to do anyways. So let's take a little look around and see what's what before we push play. There is a lot to do before anyone pushes play on one of these types of games, especially Stellaris. So if you're pushing play like now, then you're doing something wrong. You've really got a lot to look at. Zooming out and looking at the galaxy, we are kind of centralized, which is a good thing. I mean, we are still out the way, I expect. We are on a medium galaxy. So it'll be probably a little while before we meet somebody, but it's good to be able to meet people from different directions so we can start putting down our branch offices. That's going to be quite handy. We want to lay down as many of those crime buildings as possible. So before we get into the research and all the rest of it, I'd like to show you what we have in our government. So we are the matriarch Jeprothen. We are back again as the Quinti. We are living on the planet Quintos, which is in the system Black Star. Okay, so we are a criminal syndicate. We are remnants, that is our origin. So that means we have a relic planet, and it will be a lot easier to settle other planets than what it was like in our first attempt with the Ash world. We just couldn't find any more of those anywhere, could we? So coming down to our governing ethics, and one of them is going to surprise you, which we will look at in just a second. But over here we do have the authoritarian, and over this side we have materialists, okay? The middle one is the one that's going to surprise you as a pacifist, okay? Now hear me out, guys, okay? When we put branch officers down, the more they hate you, I think the quicker that they remove them. And they will get casus belli as well against you, which will make them go to war with you. And if that happens, and we are stronger than them, which we will be because we're going to be like mega strong, then you can end up vassalizing them and having subjects of your own. You could then even integrate them into your own empire and expand that way. So it's not all bad, and I think it's definitely going to help us out. I have seen this type of build before, and I will link it down in the description below for you to go and check out that YouTuber's video about this build, and it will kind of clarify things a lot better than what I can. But I'm still going to need all the help you can give me in the comments below on this type of build. Now I'm showing it to you extensively before we start. In our civics we have the criminal heritage. Yeah, that's great, that's a good start. We didn't have that one last time, but that's obviously the one we're going to need now. And we have the indentured assets. Now, I did read that this does help us out to start with, but later on we're going to want to reform the government and get rid of it as we progress. We will come to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Ruler traits, we have the investor, which is trade value. That's a good one to start with, plus 10. And the edicts upkeep minus 10% and edicts fund plus 20, so that's pretty good. All looking good there. Now, I think we should get into it and start expanding ourselves. We're going to want plenty of science ships. Now, the one thing we need to do is when we do find other empires, we have to either get a science ship in there quite quickly to spy and find their homeworld, or we have to use the spying mechanics to get intel on where their home planet is. That's how we find it, and that's how we put down our branch office. Simple as that. So science ship, let's just get you straight over here surveying that. We will look at the research as well. Do we have anyone that's half decent straight away? Not really. Let's have a look at leaders. Let's recruit. Do we have anyone off the bat? No. So we're gonna have to just kind of go with what we've got here for now. Research speed, yes please. I'm gonna go for kind of like an early research rush just to try and get on top of things here. So let's get that done. Can we get a science ship? We can. So let's do that. Construction ship. We don't have many minerals, but you can start on the research stations. Star bases can be built and things like that. So we're going to want to kind of just expand. I guess we're going to want to expand quite a lot. Not like crazily. I mean, we're still going to kind of go tool, but if we've got the options to do it, then let's just... Well, let's at least grab the systems that have the planets that we can terraform. Colonize. Oh, and terraform, I guess. We want planets. So here is the planet Quintos, and yeah, it's a relic planet. It's got 22 size, which is going to house quite a lot of our pops. There's not really much I want to do here in terms of anything. Is there any decisions that we need to look at that are different? If you see anything there, then do let me know. Let me know what you think I should do or what we should put down. But at the minute, I'm probably going to stick with trying to get alloys,
Boom.
maybe.
We built something.
Okay, so construction complete, and we have built a research station. I quite like the voice then of boom, we built something. We did indeed, didn't we? So no leader assigned, so let's grab a new leader. Leader cost, I'm just going to go with the leader cost because, you know, cheap to start off with is probably better. And let's, where do we want to go? I mean, we know this system. Let's go on down this way. So let's go straight over there. I mean, you could survey that and then go over and survey that, I guess. You're done here. We need to save up just 200. And then we can go ahead and grab those two there, the extra energy and the minerals. I think I might speed it up, you know, just for now. Survey the stars. Yes, we will do that. Let's see the list. The scientists have more important things to do. We could get influence for that, but no, let's do the event chain.
Log updated.
Situation log, which is study the stars here. Surveyed stars, track on the map. Should we? Yeah, okay, so it wants us to survey those. We're going to get around to doing that. We don't want to keep seeing that, so let's just turn that back off. Construction ship. You can do that now. So we are on fast. Hopefully these planets here turn green, because they were turning red last time. We have a comet lost, which is noted, but it's given us physics, and that's nice. We're going to want all that research. Although we are kind of like a criminal syndicate, we might not be the smartest bunch, but we are in one sense. We just definitely want to try to be the smartest bunch around. We're never going to be because of the AI. Ah, damn, that's gone red, which is annoying. It's an Arctic world. Hopefully we do have some worlds of our own around. Okay, so we have the Yut Empire. We have recovered artifacts from them. Okay, so this is where we go around finding all the artifacts and things like that. Which is usually up here as well. Where has it gone? Here. Yeah, 6 artifacts. This is the bog standard events that we always get when you start the game. So let's maybe
Planetary
go for...
exploitation forecast complete.
Alright, so that's been fully surveyed. You might as well carry on doing that. Let's try and go for another science ship then. Have a couple of them. We really want to get them out there. Traditions. Okay, hang on. Here we have mass extinction. Okay, so our first stumbling steps into the void beyond Quintos were not motivated solely by curiosity. So this is where we find out that basically there's going to be other races out there. It falls to us, the matriarch of the Gilded Swords, to ensure that this expedition is carried out. We will carry that out. But looking at, let me just pause it, looking at our traditions to start with. Now, I still think it is probably the right thing to do to go down the discovery tree. But what else is there out there? Having a look around, I mean, this one's a good one. There's quite a few good ones here, but I think that the first one I want to do is the discovery, just to try and get that juicy 10% research speed, because it kind of goes quite quick at the beginning. You do get a tree done relatively fast. Once we've got this discovery done out, you know, it's done, then it's out the way, then we can look at which ones we really want. But I think we're going to hit the discovery one up. I just feel like that's the meta in a way to, you know, to get that one done first. You'd be silly not to get that extra 10%, because don't forget we can then get that ascension perk, which is an extra 10 or 20%. I think it's 10. And that's massive. So as always, I'd like to do that. Anomaly, yep, that's good. I think we're building more research.
We built something.
Ships. Alright, okay. Let's recruit. And we have a decent one, so that's good. We have a research speed +5. We're going to recruit this one as soon as we get enough Unity. I'll get the ships done. We'll save up the Unity. It's only because we've just done that tradition right now, so that's fine. Where would we want to go? I suppose we're going to look around first of all, get some science ships out there, look around, and then figure out what planets we're going to want. Glancing hit. Okay, engineering has been gained, 311. Let's have a look. Can we get one now? How much is it going to cost? I'm going to recruit you. 150. We're nearly there. About to be there.
Planetary exploitation forecast complete.
So let's just wait for that to get done. There we go. And let's recruit. Oh, it's disappeared. No way. Look. After each month, we get a different pool here. Anomaly research speed, that would be fine. Let's get you in there. Okay, you're over there doing that now. We could go up a little bit, I guess. So come on around this way and survey that one. Science ship, you're done there. Come over here and survey that. And we just need to earn a little bit more Unity, and then there's a bit of upkeep as well on these scientists, but I think it's worth it to start with. Let's go across this way and build that. Ah, yes, we have a green one. Oh, that's good. I was wondering if it was going to be all red again. I was like, no. Oh, it's okay. Right, we should be able to get our scientists next, and then I'll be happy with that amount. Not going to go crazy. We need the Unity. Let's go with this engineering one, I think. Do we not have enough yet? How much are you? 200 now. Okay, so it goes up. It goes up each time. That's just to really stop you from pumping out those scientists, isn't it, early on and gaining the edge on the expansion there. Oh, hang on. We need to put them in. Right, go that way. You're up there doing that.
Something.
Well, go ahead and research it then.
Construction complete. Resource scan complete.
Okay, it's all happening quite quick now. We have a civilization which has been encountered, which is interesting. And a leader has gained a level. So let me just turn it down just slightly. Okay, we got quite a few worlds down here. Let's go and check out what's green down there. Hopefully it'll be all right. Does it tell us straight off? A desert world? Well, there we go. We've got one of those. We seem to like desert worlds, indeed. Okay. Science ship. You're already done there. We're going to want to grab this then as soon as possible. So let's go around there. So it's already a better start. A much better start indeed, guys. System has been surveyed. Yep, we've done that. Construction ship. Well, do you want to go ahead and grab me that stuff there then? We will start this archaeological site, but for now,
Planetary exploitation forecast
as much stuff done. We have some primitives here then. That's what we just met a minute ago, wasn't it? Leader has gained a level. Anomaly. I will be putting your leader names back in again, guys. That will be all done by the second episode. Just let me know what it is you want to be. If you're new and you're just watching this and you didn't see my other attempt, the first two episodes, then we do like to rename our scientists, our admirals, our generals, our governors, all that good stuff. So if you would like to be a part of this empire, the criminal empire, then do put your names in the comment section below and what you would like to be, scientist or something like that. It's up to you. Okay, so we have pi. The rifts on Petoid I are indeed writing. According to the survey team, it states the first 196 digits of pi as expressed in base 14. Okay, this is peculiar. So we're going to gain a little bit of research from that. it's all welcome at the moment. Everything is welcome in terms of energy. Science, especially science. Energy as well. I welcome energy, but science is the main one. So I think I want to probably go down the... How are we doing mineral-wise? The industrial one here. Commercial zone. I want to keep that. Research labs. Maybe some more research labs. That would be good to start with, wouldn't it? Just get the research pumping. I mean, we've got room, right? We've got an employment, so let's hope that specialist pot will go into that research center and help us out. We have a leader which has gained a level, which is good, which is really good. I want to see more green planets if I can. I want to jump over here and grab it as well and get that, just get it going, get it being colonized as soon as possible. I think that's going to help us out a lot. I'll probably want to get over here as well and get an observation post down. But let's go for this world over here first. Detected. It's hellish. We have a hellish difficulty, guys. We definitely want to leave it be for now then. I think we're okay with the 4 here. We're going to want to not neglect our fleet, definitely. So we definitely keep an eye on that, but we do need the alloys. And that's what these extra planets are going to kind of be helpful for. I mean, look, a desert world at 22, that's going to be massive for us. So I think we could turn one into like an alloy-focused planet at one point, just to make sure we've got that fleet, because we're going to be quite defensive, don't forget. We're going to be causing havoc. This is what I like about this one at the minute, guys. I'm really, really feeling it with the pacifist trait, especially because not only will people tend to sort of...
I found something!
Maybe leave us alone a little bit and be more friendly towards us, which will keep our branch offices going, but it will give us a chance to build up and kind of, like I said, turtle up and then really fight them back if they want to pick on us. Then we're gonna really give it to them, and then we're gonna vassalize them, and they're gonna be part of our empire one way or another. Routine, go for it. So hopefully that sounds quite cool to you guys, because it's sounding really cool to me.
I found something.
Very hard. We're going to leave that be for now, I think, and you guys can just carry on. So, okay, in this episode, I do want to show as much as I can. So policies indeed. I have had a tip to eventually change our trade policy to what would be a better one, but that is within our traditions here. Okay, so we have to unlock it.
Some revenue. Boom.
All right, let me just pause it a second. Let's get some of this done. Mining stations plus 10. Yeah. Okay, so back to policies. Where were we? So yeah, we want to get that this tradition unlocked after this one. Probably we're going to go down that route, which is going to help us with that and unlock the things we want. And we're going to change that policy here to the one that's just a lot better. This one's pretty good, but there is better ones out there. Diplomatic stance, I think we're going to keep it on what it is at the moment, because it's all about the diplomatic weight, trade value and trade protection and stuff like that. War philosophy is definitely liberation wars. That's the one we're going to want. Have a little look here as well, because I don't show it enough really, do I? So if there's anything you think that we should be changing straight away. Initial border status, I mean, what does it do? Is it take 10 years to come back? I'll tell you what, I won't change that now, because it does take 10 years for us to change it again. But if you think that we should close our borders, then let me know. But we are kind of like a trade/criminal union. We do want to be passing between borders, I guess. Trying to keep with the law of our own playthrough here, but I don't know, but maybe it's better to close them. Economic policy is militarized, and just the rest of it here. Slavery is allowed, even though we're pacifists. We are going to be having slaves. Purging is displacement only, and yeah, there you go. Pause it if you wish and have a look. Tell me what you think we should change up, because I'm going to be keeping this episode up like I do for a day or two before I do any more recording. So all of your suggestions, all of them, will be taken on board. You are part of this playthrough. This is not just me droning on and playing it the way I want to play it. I want you guys to be involved, all of you. So if you're just tuning into this channel, you're all involved. Please lay down a comment. I'll make it happen. Simple as that. Species. We don't have any other species. We could look at our laws, but I mean, the rights are the rights on us. They're always going to be the best type of rights possible. Claims, factions, Factions, when we unlock factions, we're going to want to keep them happy by changing up policies, possibly, to get as much unity as possible. Technology, yeah, we're doing that. Fleet manager and all these things, ship designer. Edicts, there's probably going to be some really good edicts out there as well. And we have a budget of 40. Fortify the border is going to be a good one. Peace festivals, happiness, that's a good one. I like that straight away. I think I should use it. Yeah, unlocked straight away. Boom. Because I don't think we lose any of the unity unless you go over the cap. So that's fine. Right. Let us build the mining station and the research. Probably go and get this world. What are we doing on alloys? Not bad. I'd like to colonize straight away, if I'm honest, with you guys. Well, I quite like this with the UI. It's showing us everything here, all the special planetary features. Quite like that. It's quite nice. I am using a lot of mods. They will be in the description below as well, so do check them out. But yeah, we're going to go with you, and you're going to get that up and running for us straight away. I know as a corporate empire, I do believe that it's quite harsh on the empire sprawl, but I think we need to grab some of these planets while we can, especially the ones that are green, and then rethink it in episode 2. If you guys could give me some tips on that, just, you know, we'll go from there. That's the beauty of just doing one episode and then kind of pausing the recording for a little while.
Planetary exploitation forecast complete.
We have a new strategic resource discovered, so we're going to have a look at that and pick it up in a minute. Routine difficulty on a crash site. Anomaly, so go for it.
Resource scan complete.
Survey speed. I think the survey speed is always the go-to one. We have a trafficking operation going on here. Wow, okay. So after exploring the complex extensively, our science team made an amazing discovery. The data cores appear to be mostly wiped or eroded, but we established that the complex belonged to a civilization unfamiliar to us that went by the name of the Carcharion? Carcharion? I'm not sure. Apparently, they operated thousands of years ago in this sector of the galaxy. So something else, however, is much more unusual. The lower level is densely packed with a larger number of stasis pods containing bodies from our own species. Whoa! Many of them still wear advanced shackles or have crude implants implanted in their nervous system. It seems that these Carcharions abducted some of the primitive ancestors and subjected them to experiments, before, for reasons unknown, choosing to kill them by cutting the power supply to stasis pods and causing them to suffocate. So basically, these dudes that go by a name I cannot pronounce didn't sound like they had a good time. We detected elevated radiation levels from the walls and equipment inside the complex. The power core seems to have either been sabotaged or suffered a leak in the past, but we cannot be sure. Residue data extracted from the data cores also contains several sets of coordinates. This is quite a cool little event here, a good story. Forgive me for butchering the name here, but it's pretty cool, right? What happened here then? Begins the event chain. We don't have time for this. Well, we're always going to be beginning these event chains, aren't we? Did we do this? We already have, yeah. Okay, so system has been surveyed. Awesome stuff. Anomaly over there, and system has been surveyed there. So you're completely done here. Scientist has gained a trait. Nice. We'll check that out soon. Kind of spreading out nicely here, but let's go. No, don't research it. Survey there, sorry. Just do that. We have another strategic resource. That's good because that's 2 separate ones. Leader has gained a trait here. Anomaly research speed, maybe? Is plus 35%. Is that the one? I guess it is. I think so. Okay, so the crash site here. We can assume that this catastrophic was the result of a fatal error caused by the crew. So that's why, you know, we can only assume that it was just a fatal error of why it crashed. So that is how tragic. But it adds an archaeological site. So that's not a bad start either. You know, we've got a primitive, we've got a couple of planets, we have 2 archaeological sites.
Resource scan complete.
Another strategic resource. So I'm happy with that. Oh, it's all in pretty much one system over here. Not a bad start at all, hey? We'll come back to these anomalies, but let's go out and further explore.
Resource scan complete.
You're done up there. Let's go and have a look at this trinary system here. Science ship you are not doing anything there. Don't want to excavate the site. Let's have a look around. A nice little circle of systems here, which is really, really good. Yeah, we need to look at gaining more consumer goods. This one could be a good industrial district for us then. Let's get one, because it's going to give us alloys and the consumer goods, and it will take a few minerals away, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully that'll be okay. When we do get a pop, it will just pop into that district, hopefully, and everything will be okay. We have another planet down here. Ocean World. It's not going to go green, but...
Anomaly found. Hey,
if we...
Can we monetize this?
Can we monetize this? I love that. I love this guy. Research the routine anomaly, please. Yeah, that is cool, isn't he? Oh, look at this one.
We built something.
10 and 8 on the research. I love that. Okay, we have a hostile here.
Research
good.
complete. We did it.
We have an underwater facility submerged beneath the water. All right, well, they reckon that it was once a civil war here. It's going to give us 1+ site investigated, and it's going to give us some research. So that's pretty good. Not a bad amount of research, actually, to find this this underwater facility. I like that. Scientist. Yeah, you're done here. Are you staying, Orange? No, carry on surveying the system. All right, so that's branched off that way. We could come down here. That's going to open up the rest of the galaxy then. So this is kind of ours. So straight away, I'm seeing this possibly as a full-on fortified starbase. Because, I mean, it's the only way in from the south here to our territory, right? If that's the case, then what a lovely system that's going to be. Very, very important system to us. Because, I mean, they could come from the right, they could come possibly from the left. So you don't want to go messing around. You just want to put one here. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, what's this? Fragments of life. It appears that the asteroid at T668 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extremely valuable alloys. Nice. There's also hints of bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that the celestial body once bore the promise of life. Amazing. It's going to add a juicy little +3 modifier there of alloys. So I'm happy with that. Construction ship. Let's get you busy. Down here for this planet? Or should we go and get the science? Maybe go and build one there. Let's just get that outpost up and running and just get some passive science coming in from that outpost. It couldn't hurt, right? It couldn't hurt. We're still doing the district up there. The scientist has gained a trait, so that's awesome stuff. Oh, nice. Okay.
I found something.
You've got the expertise in new worlds. Okay, you found something. Volcanic vents. Then go ahead and research it. I mean, your only routine. Go for it. Now, a lot of these events, guys, you might have seen before. I haven't, so do forgive me if I read them.
Planetary
And you've already
exploitation forecast
seen
complete.
them. If I've already seen them like a million times, then
Wow.
then that
really
generally
hit this
means
tech
that you
out of the
guys have. So I
ballpark.
kind of just speed read or move on. This system's turning out pretty great, actually. I like the resources we have there. Let's give it a quick pause. We have some research done. Oh, Unity. Let's go for monthly Unity, definitely. Energy credits, more energy credits, yeah. Anything that's going to help us out quite a lot in the beginning of the game is definitely, I'm all for it. Let's pop down here then and let's go to our little gem of a system, which is going to become a beast of a starbase. Oh, look at this. This is it's a Class O star. Someone did tell me about this. In fact, they definitely did. They said, look out for these big old stars here. And they will be useful for some megastructures, I think, in the future. Haven't really got much experience with megastructures because I've not really made it that far. Hopefully we get to in this one. We do have the mega engineering mod or megastructure mod. I think it's called Gigastructures. I'm not sure. But we have it. It's in the description below and it adds a lot more megastructures. Okay, so what do we have here then? This is that volcanic one that we were just looking at just a second ago. So, the crew have made a surprising discovery. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extramophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcano vents that scar the planet, thriving in extremely high temperatures produced there. So this is quite fascinating, and it's added one of those exotic gases, I believe, and some research. So very fascinating indeed. So this is excellent, and I love this. I love the fact that you can just go and find the old planets that used to belong to the Gilded Swords, and it's still got some kind of infrastructure down on there. How cool is that? So it's adding some effects here, which is giving us building cost -25, district cost -25, and it's also added a ruined archaeology to the planet. So let's have a look at that. That's over here. So let's have a look. Let's just wait for it to colonize anyway, but I guess you could have a little look here. So it's quite cool.
I found something.
Oh, what have you found? Routine difficulty. You've popped up out of nowhere again, so go ahead for it. So yeah, let's colonize this and then let's have a look. It's going to give us a little bit more speed to put things down. Kind of love that, and it would make sense because it's really close to our system anyway of the Black Star. So it makes perfect sense that this was once one of our own fledgling colonies. So love it. Construction ship, where are you? You're over here.
Complete.
So go ahead and get the observation post, and I'll shift click and we'll go ahead and get that research one as well. That's pretty good because it's research on top of research. So I like that. I like this. Free alloys here. I do love this one. I love this one for its different types of materials here. We have the exotic gases and the rare crystals in one system. We do need to find the technology to be able to excavate that sort of stuff though, but pretty good. I'm enjoying the start so far. An asteroid weapon. Wow. We should keep a lookout for this kind of thing in the future. And it's going to give us a lot of materials and a lot of engineering. So our working theory is that this was a weapon targeted at a planet. Ooh, not a planet killer, guys. Come on, that's naughty. And it was disguised to look like a wayward asteroid at first. How ingenious is that? Hello, I'm just a casual floating asteroid. Nothing to see here, guys. Bang! Nothing to see anymore. You dead. I love it. Only once it had impacted would its nature as a targeted kinetic kill vehicle be revealed. Oh, okay. Nice. So it was like a suicide asteroid. With its original core replaced by tungsten and other heavy elements, it would have enough mass to potentially render an entire world. Wow, just completely right off a complete world there. Completely makes it uninhabitable. That is nuts. Its existence and the fact that its fuel pods are empty imply that it missed its target. Study of the engine of this planet killer weapon has yielded some intriguing details. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind one of those on my side. An asteroid weapon. Wow. So we have some Unity here. Let's spend it. It unlocks the research subsidies. That's quite a good one. I do like it. In fact, I like it a lot.
This tech had better generate some revenue.
Love it. Technology research mining station output +10. It will generate some revenue.
I found something.
New life signs. Okay, so go ahead and research that. Let's keep the minerals coming. Let's just keep the minerals coming because we're going to need them to turn into here. And as you can see, the district is being used because we have some consumer goods now.
Complete.
Right, you're all done there. I would like to start kind of scoping out our choke points. Definitely one here. You can pop up that way. We're going to need to take that out there. It's only 390 in military power. We'll have to do that. Let's have a look at this. Mysterious domes. Further survey has revealed a large complex on surface consisting of a dozen collapsed domes. What could be down there? Well, let's do that. We'll do that in just a second. Come up this way.
We built something.
Let's have a look at situation log here. See what we've got. Investigate the dome complex. We do need to have a scientist there. Research the project in there. You might as well. And is there anything else we need to do? Megastructure list. This is... Okay, what's this? The hub. Scientist is present as a skill 2 or higher. Okay, we'll get back to that one. This one we know about. It's finding the artifacts. And Seeds of Destruction. Assign a scientist to begin excavating. Days left until roll. 90. What does this mean? Does that mean it's going to go down or what? Assign scientists to begin excavating. I don't think you've got time limits, do you? I don't think that means time limits. I'm not sure. But we'll keep it as it is for a second because I need my science ships out there, so... Right, come down here and grab this one. I think the most important systems are the ones with planets, and I did just really want to get this observation post on board, if I'm honest. Construction ship, can we click into it? Oh, we got it here. It is on board. And I guess we could probably eventually bring them into our empire, can we? I'm not sure.
Prospect analyzed.
As pacifist on this side of things, I don't know. Maybe. This side culture natives can be brought around our way of thinking. Yeah, maybe this is it. This could be the one that you click to bring them in, but we're going to just get a bit of research from them for the time being. Maybe some aggressive observation. That's going to give us plus 10. Yeah, let's go for aggressive. Ancient zoo. Okay, so break down the machinery and reverse engineer the technology. That's going to give us... that's going to give us a bit of engineering and some tech progress gained. Quite like that. We'll turn it into a lab, which does add a +4 modifier. +4 modifier on the society and the +2 on the engineering. What would we get out of that? I think it's quite early on. I think I might turn it into a lab. I think we're going to get more out of it from being a lab. Where is it? Let's find it. It's up here. Potentially a planet there. An arid world. We could settle that. Yeah, I'm going to turn it into a lab. So I'm going to get those two there added to it, I think. That's ideal for me. I think we're going to get more out of it over the long haul being so early into the game. Right, let's go on down that way. You can continue to survey that system. It could find us some more goodies as well. It could be a really magical system. All right, it's not the best of systems, but it's definitely going to be a choke point for us. So let's go on this way. It depends. I mean, we might come off this way. It depends on where we meet somebody. That's the best thing to do, is meet people first, I think, and then start thinking about where your potential star bases are going to go, to be honest with you. I mean, we could put some down soon.
Anomaly found. Hey,
but not the choke point ones.
Can we monetize this?
We might be able to monetize it. We'll have to see. Starbase, I mean, speaking of, wouldn't hurt to put one down now, right? Above our planet, because we're going to get more in the cat. An O-stellar behemoth. Okay, so the Marvelous Find has been made. This is one of those O-class stars. They're extremely powerful, marvelous. So brilliant. What was I doing? We're going to turn this into a starbase, aren't we? Do we want to upgrade? I think so. Just to get them on our planets.
Boom. We built something.
Let's have that. We have leaders just gaining levels by the second here. This is great. I'm really feeling this start. I really am. A lot better. Loads to work from here, guys. Can't wait to meet somebody now already. And we're going to put down some of those, some of our buildings, our corporate buildings. Oh, the gigantic skeleton. Yes, I've seen this one quite a lot.
Log updated.
Situation log.
Resource scan complete.
Investigate it. Go to... Hang on. Routine. Yeah, do that. I'll tell you what, while you're still here, come here. Research the project. Just get that one out of the way, because I end up leaving that one there for ages. Okay, so this looks kind of secure. Let's just go and see if that leads anywhere else. I doubt it, because that is the center. But that would be quite cushy. Haven't heard that word in a while, have you? Cushy. But that could be quite good for us. Oh, nice. Tundra world. That definitely could be one that we're going to be looking at. Okay, so Life Electric. And a scientist is reporting that a pole-to-pole in a web-like network of electrical filaments have been discovered. These networks respond to external stimuli. And if you sent a low-voltage pulse to the surface, it resulted in a wave of illumination that ripped through the network like a circuit board. Nice, but what is even more remarkable is the webs rearranged themselves. The second low-voltage pulse revealed that the filaments had been organized into a new pattern. That's pretty good. So the scientist does conclude that this discovery confirms her long-held theory that life can exist as almost pure electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viral structure. Fascinating. That's going to add a little bit of society research there. And the skill level has changed by 1 of the scientist. So nice. Ooh, I believe we should colonize you. So let's get that going. Hopefully it was one of our old worlds. That'd be cool. So I want to kind of go this way. I'm not in any rush to go this way. If it doesn't look like anyone could get to us, maybe this way they can. But let's move across.
I found something.
Research it then. So let's move across and grab the one I wanted here. Grab all of that research. That's going to help us a lot in the beginning of the game here. And then we'll move across and grab that one. Grab that one and grab that one. And then
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
And then just kind of consolidate a little bit and see where we're at.
Hey, can we monetize this?
Maybe. So let's have a look at the technology. Right, that's good.
Research complete.
Special project complete. This is the giant skeletons. It's astounding. Gain some experience and a little bit of physics research. Mining station output. Wow, we are going for it in the mining station outputs, but let's do it. An alien drag racing. Oh, wow. Okay, this is pretty cool. The crew speculate that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in a test of mechanical strength of speed in near zero gravity. Vroom vroom! And that's going to add a nice juicy +6 engineering modifier. Lovely. Okay, good. No, I didn't want to go into you. Are you done here? No. This system is holding a lot of secrets.
Another bleeding edge technology discovered.
Oh wow, okay, it's kicking off. We have some more Unity to spend. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's just finish the whole tree. Technology research. We want some factions to come about because then we can start getting a lot more Unity here. Speaking of, we have +5. Blockers or the hydroponic farms. Let's go for the farms. Anomalies. Blockers I'm not too into, not until like later on. I think that the planets do okay without them for now. We have a colony ship being built here at the Black Star Station. I like that name, Black Star Station, very good. Black Star Station, but the star base is called... Oh no, this is the new one we're building, yeah. Oh, okay, the mysterious monoliths. Activate the machine or leave it be. Let's activate the machine. The machine awakens. It stirs, ancient mechanisms clanking behind the smooth facade. After much whirring and buzzing, a dramatic pause, a metallic panel slides back and a ship-sized cylinder rolls out of the machine. Fascinating. We have one artifact. Don't forget, we do have...
We built something.
We did. We built a starbase. We do have archaeological sites here.
Resource
which are up for grabs.
complete.
Oh, nice. 23 energy. This is like...
Prospect analyzed.
This is like an overpowered start. We've gone from a terrible one to a great start. Okay, we have some plant life going on here. Let's try and get down to this bit. The scientist warns that any future colonists will have to steer clear of these predatory plants. Okay, they're like giant Venus flytraps, are they? They look like they're kind of... It's behind you. You need to turn around. You're going to lose your head. So this is disconcerting, but we did gain a little bit of society research out of it, so not everything was a loss. Is that up here? Don't tell me that was there. It was as well, wasn't it? Right, well, I want to find out what's up this way, so
Construction
kind of
complete.
survey our way round to here. That's ideal. Construction ship, you've grabbed me that good stuff. How are we doing here? Doing okay. While it's below 100, there's no kind of mishaps happening up here. Puzzling polygon. Curious indeed. Our research team was able to glean some fascinating insight into the wormhole theory by studying these notations. Whatever purpose this object was created for, however, it's still a mystery. Curious indeed. We just gained a bit of physics research there, guys. We'll take it. I'm not in any rush to grab the system, so... Oh, we have a colony. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab
I found
all of
something.
that. Oh, this guy's so rude. Jumping in on there like that. Shift click and grab that as well. The new colony, guys. We have a new colony in episode 1. Fantastic. I don't know. What do you build on a new colony? What would we want? Let me know. Let me know, because we're not far from ending this episode anyway. So let me know what we want to build on this our first colony, basically. But we do have those modifiers, remember, so everything's going to go a lot quicker. There you go. Colonial remnants. The remains, sorry. Colonial remains. A lost soul. Do we want to scan this robot? We've basically found a robot floating in space. Do we want to scan it? Or do we want to abandon it? Definitely scan it, guys. Scan indeed. The old soul. Oh, we have found a way to recharge the robot's power. Fascinating. We'll definitely do that then. We will definitely consider a follow-up study, and we may search for others of its kind. But the fate of this mechanical castaway must remain a mystery. Okay. It's pretty deteriorated, so we're not going to get anything from it. That's a pity, but we might find more of his friends out there. Like this system. Let's come up here. There is a black hole or something here. So we might get over to there and have a little look around at that. So I'm having a lot of fun just expanding kind of slowly and finding all the different events and all the surveying we're doing. And then when we do meet somebody...
Hey, can we monetize this?
When we do meet somebody, we're going to have fun laying down criminal syndicate buildings and causing as much havoc as possible.
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
So this is only going to get better. Physics research, surveying speed. I do like the survey speed. Yeah. And the automatic surveying. I'll get that on the go then. Just hit it all up with my science ships. Although I do like doing it myself as well. Right, guys. So we're going to have to call that episode there. So let me just put it about there. Let's pause it. Resume. I didn't mean to push exit. I just wanted to pause there. But it's done the same thing. So let's have a little look what we got going on here. We've kind of like discovered this kind of Mickey Mouse shaped area. That's what we have found so far and uncovered on this galaxy map. We have our second colony already, the third one in the making. This is where we are. We haven't met anyone else yet, but they will be around, probably closer than you think because we're in the center of the galaxy. But it's quite cool. I'm enjoying it a lot. Please do give me as much help as you can in the comment section below. We're going to make a real go of this before the new Overlord patch is out, the new DLC, which I will be picking up on day one and releasing a new playthrough with that, which is going to be epic. But until then, let's carry on with the Gilded Swords here and make a real go of it. Let's make a nuisance of ourselves in this galaxy. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and if you're new to my channel, guys, please do subscribe. It really helps me out, and don't forget to like the video as well at the same time. So until the next episode, guys, take care, and bye-bye for now.
Make it so.